Let me show you how to select a program on the program library. So from the calendar, you're going to click the center icon in the main navigation tab at the bottom. And this is going to bring you to our program library. So from this view, you can simply just scroll through and look at all of the training cycles that we have on our program library. It's growing every week, so new training cycles will launch regularly. However, I want to narrow this list down a little bit, so I'm going to go into the filter icon in the top left-hand corner of the screen. And here you will have a number of filters, and you can scroll through and start selecting those filters that will be best for you. However, I want to use the coach filter first and foremost because I already have somebody in mind that I want to try their program. So I'm going to click the coach, and I want to see all the programs that have been developed by Bryce Krawczyk. I'm going to apply that one filter. You can see here the program library now narrows to several training cycles that Bryce Krawczyk has designed. Now a little bit more about the lay of the land here. Each of these training cycles exist within a card. And you can see here that there's 4 cards: the Calgary Barbell Mean Potato Strength Cycle, the Calgary Barbell Mean Potatoes Volume Cycle, the Calgary Barbell Strength Cycle, and the Calgary Barbell Volume Cycle. So there's 4 different training cycles that Bryce has put together. And each training cycle here, and I'm looking at the Calgary Barbell Mean Potato Strength Cycle, each cycle has and is split into different phases of training. So you can see here that this one cycle is split into Strength 1 and Strength 2. Each of those phases of training are 4 weeks in length, and that's going to be the same for each of these training cycles that you see in any of the program library. Each of those phases are going to be 4 weeks in length. So I want to know more about the Calgary Barbell Mean Potato Strength Cycle. So I'm going to click the overview button. And now what you see here is a little bit more detail about the program. It gives you some basic training metrics. It gives you a description of the program. And you can also use these arrows at the top here to cycle through the different phases of training. So now these are the metrics for that Strength 2 4-week block of training, and you can read more about the description of that program. So there you go. Take a little bit of time to go through the program library, use the various filters, look at the overview pages, and there will be a program that will be